No, Zukov. Bro, you're a degenerate. You're a degenerate, Zukov. Look at you. You're psycho. You're a psycho, dude. Making a goddamn mess everywhere, bro. You ridiculous thing. Yeah, this is all you, dude. Goddamn little shit. Alright. It's a decent bike.
I never knew those fuckers made sound.
What?
Bison?
Oh. A bison? Yeah. I mean, of course they do. There we go. Cool. Spindy on them.
What?
Oh. Smart. Saying a little spinny on these, but another one.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not as bad as normal. I mean, normal like what? 15, 16 bucks?
Something like that, yeah. Well, I still got some decent out here. Look at this and these things with it. There we go.
Still like to have a little congregation.
A little amalgamation of my needs. Right over there. Ugh. Should turn this off, y'all. What's up, bro? Soup off your little thing of silliness. Your little thing of silliness. Ooh, some good stuff popped up. Ooh. Nice. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Stuka, you want a little treat, don't you? Here you go. Up, up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Up. Oh, good boy. Oh, what a sweet little thing. What a sweet little thing he is. Just so cute.
Put your hands on my shoulder.
I'll do this real quick. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's back open this first.
Hey, Zukov, what response?
Oh, a little Savannah cat. Dude, those things are awesome.
African Savannah.
Yeah. Those cats are fucking cool.
I want one.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Fuck. What are you laughing about?
Oh, it's funny. Let's go.
You might not like it, but this is what the peak male athletic form looks like.
I love it.
It's not done.
Listen, did you know that the snow at the South Pole reflects sound so well that you can hear people talking a mile away? How you do?
If I could do a backflip on rollerblades.
As a big, beautiful chunk man like that, oh my god. That's awesome. Wow. I could hear that Wii theme song from a mile away.
No, I'm wondering why she has a back brace.
You know Rob Noor? Oh, that weird, crazy, like, cuckoo guy? Yeah, I know of him. Also, I can't exactly get to it. Twitch. Shakes head. I mean, yeah, it's Rob, dude. The guy's legit, like, kind of a conspiracy nut. And also, like, I mean, I kind of find him a little funnily interesting, honestly, because it's like, there's been some times where I'm like, okay, you know, where he doesn't sound like he's really, like, too far off, really. But then he just throws something at you that's basically out of, like, Proxima Centauri, and it's like, where did you go? It's like, what happened here? I mean, so, yeah, the dude's definitely, quite an interesting character, to say the least. The pointless analogies, the constant stream of, let me ask you this, when he starts listening. Yeah, I know how he plays. I know how he works. His steamrolling and trying to gish gallop you with with endless fucking, like, theories and different things and claims and shit. Yeah. Where he goes off the deep end. Like, cause there's been times where I've seen him at the, like, beginning of debates or at, like, the beginning of conversations, and he doesn't really sound, you know, like, you know, it's kind of like doing the Alex Jones thing, where it's like, you kind of start off, you know, like, okay, alright, maybe, you know, a little off here and there a bit, but alright, I see what you're going, you know, with this, and then it's like, out of nowhere, they're talking about, like, adrenochrome and fucking goddamn goblins or some shit, you know, so it's like, and it's horrible now, yeesh, go away. Yeah, dude's quite a character. 2 pots of coffee before he debates, he's always at fucking 11. That's how he is, he's always at, like, fucking 11. So, I mean, he just, yeah. But I've seen him in a lot of different types of, you know, debates and shit like that before, and yeah, he's always relatively the same guy, and everyone kind of treats him the same. He's kind of like a meme amongst, like, the debate bros and all that shit. Kind of like how Critical Thinking Veteran is as well. But at least, you know, with him, I actually kind of like him a little bit. Because at least, you know, he seems genuine. I mean, I guess Rob is too, but, I mean, he's just, like, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I guess CTV is too, but not in the same way. In a way that's a little bit more fun, I guess? I don't know. More relatable, I guess, is a better way to put it. Plus, Steve TV is legitimately actually pretty entertaining. Like, there's been a lot of times where he's on these different little things, and he does, like, a character in a way, and he's actually legitimately entertaining, so... Like, you know, despite being, like, one of the more, like, anarcho-capitalist, like, libertarian types, he's actually, you know, he's actually a legit entertaining guy. So, I kind of respect him, at least. Honestly, one of these days I want to have a convo with him, because I think, you know, despite the differences, you know, we might actually have, elements of agreement, or at least, you know, potential, you know, bridges, in a sense. Yeah, honestly, speaking of. Ugh. Yeah, it's kind of looking at some of this too. I actually got all the like the new contract in right here and shit, and all in all, it's legitimately like actually in a lot of ways pretty better. Like all in all. Actually, it has yeah, it all has the summaries right here. So, let's see what it says. But yeah, so basically, there's no reductions into health and welfare plan bans, no increases in co-pays. I think the only difference is they just standardized and simplified it, making it easier to qualify for benefits and shit like that. So it's so instead of like some tier-based type of fucking system like that prior. So I think that's like the only difference. They pretty much like standardized it and egalitarianized it. And pensions and shit is early retirement protected under a clerk's pension for all participants. Rule of 85 protected under butcher's pension for all participants. Retail employers said to pay up an additional employers to pay up an additional 15 cents to help protect retirement plan funding. And language issues, which this is like where a lot of it's in, mainly. So creation of all-purpose clerk classification, APC, and eliminating lower paid Schedule B classification, which actually I found out was what I might have been under this entire fucking time. So created a person in charge, PIC, night crew lead, bookkeeper, blah, 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 you know, just that, you know, just other shit. Added language addressing workplace safety emergencies within a store, improved sick leave, spending up accrual, providing first day sick pay, and adding cash out options. Because from what I understand, like, if you have, like, over a certain amount of sick pay, like, and you work a certain amount of hours, you'll actually get, like, a full week's pay at the end of each year and shit. So you kind of get, like, a little... So you get, like, your own little bonus at the end of the year. Which is actually nice. It's like, alright. So, like, at the end of the year, you get, like, pretty much, like, 2 paychecks in one. Sweet. You know, it's, like, based. That's actually nice. Wages, hard money, journey person and above wage increase each year. And journey person wages during the term of contract is up to of $3 up to $5.49 per hour. Adjustments to apprentice scales with increased steps to $6.65 per hour on the first year. And then areas contract term, universal settlement for all areas and hours of contracts, 5.5, blah, 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 blah. Excluding Ontario, Oregon. Why excluding? Maybe they just don't got store term. 3-year term on contracts, all areas. But honestly, there's one thing in here that really sticks out as good.
Are they gonna fix your pay?
Yeah, there's a little bit of something in there, but there's also this, so get this. And it's in red, and it's a new thing that's added in there. So anything that's in red is new, and whatever is in red but crossed out is what used to be in there but taken out. So it says within 60 days of application to the employer, will post and maintain a sign-up in an area visible where employees may indicate their interest to be trained in other departments. The employer will conduct training on an as-needed basis, but no less than twice per year, and such training shall not affect regular scheduled hours within the departments or departments. In deciding who to train, the employer will select a more senior employee when all other factors are equal. Additionally, the employer may assign employees to be trained in other departments, provided training opportunities are being held and offered to qualified volunteers. So basically, it's saying that if you want and you while you're like training, getting hired, basically it's like, oh, okay, I can also so I'm gonna, like, let's say start in bakery, but you're working there a little bit, but you aren't getting as many hours as you want. You can train in, like, let's say, like, produce, because they need, like, an extra person, and you can get, like, a couple hours extra that way. So it actually gives you more of an opportunity to have flexibility with, like, hours and shifts and shit, because if you're trained within these other departments, then if you want more hours and you're unable to necessarily get in one department, you can work a shift in a different department. Which, so it actually kind of adds a little bit more kind of flexibility on, when it comes to manpower. So so if somebody's, if one department's short and someone else, from another department knows how to work over there a little bit, then, one day they can help alleviate that day or something. So it actually kind of, like, cements that and makes that, like, kind of like an actual rule in place a little bit, instead of just, like, request it and hope for the best. I mean, so that's a really big thing, because then I can just train up in these other departments, and if they need my help, in these other places, then I can easily be like, hey, then write me in, because there's been plenty of times I've asked, like, because I've heard about other departments when we were okay, and it's like, well, hey, I mean, I'll work like a day or two to help them out or some shit a week, but never went to fruition. And they never even let you, go fucking me when you're requesting it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. But this will actually kind of make it, put in stone where it's like if somebody is, wanting that, they have to fucking do it now. Especially if they're, trained and had the training for it too. So, it, kind of, puts that into more submission. And that's just a major positive to me. Because it can keep my hours more standardized too. Baby. Plus, once I figure out about the whole journeyman's thing, too, and make sure that's all taken and corded out and fixed up and shit, too, then this will look even juicier. So this actually puts a lot of shit into perspective. This big-ass... Oh, it's on both sides. I didn't even know this. Oh, that's me. Okay, so here's APC. Okay, so this is us. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, here we are. So, but this nice piece of paper puts a lot of shit into kind of perspective a little bit, though. At least when it comes to new things. So, old B journeyman person clerk was at least the current was 1620, but with the new one, it'd be at the very beginning. Once it initially gets ratified, it'll bump up, like, right off the bat to 1753. So, like, a little, like, almost like a $1.30-ish is about, something like that.
You'll be making $17 an hour?
Once all the voting's done on the 19th, and it's very likely to pass, then, yeah. Once the implementation of...
yeah, but how many times have we heard that, and how many times have they not fucking do it?
Yeah. So a part of this is also removing this whole, like, Schedule A and B thing and just kind of solidifying it into one just thing, where it's just under the apprentice APC instead of just these two different things, considering the lack of fairness when it came to that type of shit. So this should also help kind of, like, make it more egalitarian, where actually, wages are a little bit more set across the board. So... we'll see. But a lot of what's in there, it looks very promising. Especially that, like, ability to, like, train for other departments as well. Like, that looks very promising to me. And also for a lot of other people, too. Because I know there's been plenty of other people that, kind of, know a little bit about like other departments and wouldn't mind helping out and shit. I mean, it's happened before, so it at least keeps it nice and solidified and makes it work out. At least a little bit easier with that type of flexibility. Ooh!
Why?
Man, that was a burp.
Why would somebody do that?
Because they can.
They're going into a Nevada prison at night.
Based. That sounds spooky and awesome.
You ever heard of a place called Tranquility?
It does sound a little familiar.
It's a place up in Canada. It's abandoned.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard about it.
They all the people with tuberculosis. And
yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah.
That would be a fucked up place to go.
Oh man, that would be spooky as hell. I'm not like a very superstitious person, but I mean, I've been to abandoned places at night, like the old abandoned paper mill, like in OC, and even there, you get little EBGBs and shit. It's like, I mean, it's always just gonna be a sense of creepiness with it, but that's kind of what I like about it too.
Paul McDougan went there to shoot a music video, and they saw 2 people that weren't real.
I know where me and my friends went to the abandoned paper mill, we were hearing some shit, but there's like different things like nutria and rats and cats and shit.
Yeah.
And I think at one point we saw like reflective lights, and I was just like, oh shit. And it was definitely pretty creepy as fuck, but knowing me, knowing in my mind, I was like, all right, that's probably either a cat or a nutria or some other weird critter. But my friends got hella fucking spooked to it. I did too, but I was just like, eh. Look at you. You're so cute. So cute, little Zukov. Oh, those little eyeballs. Those little eyeballs of sheer, pure, unadulterated guilt. Oh, so cute. So sweet. Here, you know what? I want to see if, oh, it's gonna pull me up on Twitch, isn't it? God damn it. I can't see it. Fuck. This is gonna want me to sign in on Twitch, and I won't be able to do that. It's gonna suck. Ugh. Here. Pull up some tunes here.
Oh! Oh, fuck. Tink.
Huh?
Look at the background.
Oh, it's a cop car! First responder!
Uh-oh. Oh, no, bro.
That's hilarious as fuck.
I mean, if I was the cop, I honestly, I would give him a pass. Because, like, there's no way that dude was knowing he was going to hit that. I mean, if anything, I'd compliment his shot and be like, I didn't think you were meaning to hit that, but good shot. Ooh. I honestly hope they got a pass for that one. I honestly do. If not, that cop's just a shithead. It's like, I'm gonna ticket you because you destroyed my vehicle. Even though you didn't intend to at all.
Hopefully that cop wasn't having a bad night.
No, seriously. I mean, if anything, that just, like, if I was in shit, that just make me laugh. I'd be like, what the fuck was this? Hold on, turn the lights up. And I look over and see there's a game going on, and be like, oh, there's a oh. Well, okay. Go over there and be like, I'm assuming this is your ball. Like, good, nice shot. I would have had a chuckle with it, just went back to HQ and be like, yeah, I had this happen. It was all an accident, so, you know, no harm, no foul, but yeah, we smashed window. God, these mango card ales are honestly, like, too delicious. They'll be banging my existence, those damn things. Zook off your paw, baby! Why? Look at this. Look at you beautiful thing. What? Come here. Come on, be on my lap. Come up here. Come up here. Oh, you innocent thing. Come up here, you baby goof. Oh, you baby goof. What is this? What are you doing, boy? Oh my god, look at you. You're so cute and ridiculous. Why? Why'd you try to lick my eye, bro? Is my eye tasty to you? Do I have a tasty eye to you? Hmm? You sweet little baby. You sweet baby. You sweet baby. Oh. Oh. You sweet baby. Oh. You just a good boy. Look at you. Is that sufficient enough for you, or are you gonna start pawing at me some more? I can already tell you're gonna start pawing at me some more, oh my god. Sit. Paw. Paw. Good boy. Get it. That's the most gentle way of grabbing a tree I think I've ever... wow. What the fuck? What? That doesn't seem real.
That is. That's a hanger.
A hanger?
Mm-hmm.
Well, their shirts and shit aren't going fucking crazy due to the wind, like, because it'd be cutting into inside if it's open like that.
It's one of the controversials that they can't figure out. Everybody looked at that and they're like, that can't be real, but there's shit like that that does happen.
Oh.
There's Bandit.
What? Oh my god, that fat ass of a cat. Oh my god, that fat ass of a cat. I will give that cat a little poke on the butt. It would have gone psycho insane. Just like, oh god, no! I'm in danger! Oh my good lord. I love it when Zukai just has a bone in his mouth and just got this big ol' honking thing just sticking out. It's so fucking goofy. Response, my bro. Oh, sweet. There we go. Cool. There we go. Alright. Just trying to finalize some of my plans for tomorrow. Gonna have my friend meet me at noon tomorrow. And then see what my other friends are gonna be doing after that. So we can link up. You said you weren't getting any more ammo stock until Saturday, right? Yeah. I'll see if I could, while we're going ahead now, I can find another spot where we can stock up a little bit. Ooh. Found some shit good there. Oh my god, texting flying here is really hard. Oh, alright, there you go. I like how these bots don't really come around as much anymore, but they're starting to come back now. These bots never really went away. It's like with those sanctions and embargoes, I missed a few bots in between. Tisk, tisk, tisk. It's like those bots need to up their game. Need to up it up. It's like, come on now. Up the game, bots. I banned that guy, right? I don't want to make sure I ban these bots too. Don't need them. Some ducks. Oh, look at those little ducks. Aww, so cute. Little baby ducks. And strangely enough, saw like a small like pack of geese, like a little small flock of geese just chilling by the Lloyd Center. And I was just like, oh, well, hello, you big sons of bitches. You're looking like little mighty, meaty little hunks of grub. Get merch on. I want to have my wife in. Get a little grub going. Have some goose to eat. I actually don't know how. What the goose tastes pretty good.
You have to get a permit to hunt them.
Well, I'd imagine, yeah. What in the fuck is that? Is that surgery? What in the fuck, yo? What is that?
Sis. It's an abscess.
Okay, yeah, no, what? Oh my god. I actually might get, like, fucking, oh my god. Oh my, why?
But that's on TikTok.
Well, that's a little mildly traumatizing. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh. Now I don't feel good. Fuck me. Ugh. 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 It's oof. Stretchy boy. Doing a little stretch. Getting a little stretch in, you little psychonaut, little cunt muffin fucking crazy son of a bitch. Sukov! Sukov! Come here, boy. Come here. Sukov! Bye bye. Oh, you sweet thing. Come here. Come up here. Up here. Bro. Sukov. 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 Hey, Sukov. Come here. Bro. Come on. Hey, Sukov. Come here. Come here. Come on, bro. Hey, hi. Oh. Hey, excuse me. Don't be getting into all that. You little nut. Oh. You silly little thing. It's such a goof. Look at you. You're so goofy. You're so goofy. You're so soft. My goodness. Here. I'll give you another one here. There you go. Oh, just a sweet little doge. Just a sweet little doge he is. Fox is doing a 24-hour charity stream. Oh my good lord. Well, you know, good for him, I suppose. Little charity stream. At least now he's doing something that isn't just like pure like pro-war shit, I guess. At least he's doing something, you know, outside of that. So that's at least good. I like that. Took off. What's up, bud? What's up? What's up, bro? Gonna help you. You sweet little soft thing. Why do you want to lick my hand? What the hell? Like, why? Why do you want to keep doing that? What, you want to start chomping on it now? Chomp it. I dare you. That's the most, like, sweetest little chomp I think I've ever had. Like, wow. Like, there was, like, barely any pressure with that little chomp, bro. Like, wow. Do you have, like, no chomp pressure? Aww. Now you're hijacking some seats. That's even more cute. Aww. Just a little anarchist. I love it. He's just so sweet. Just so cute. Look at you. Look at you. Stop being so cute. It's too much, it's absurd, and it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm actually checking in on that. Ukrainian, issues and all that type of shit in a while. Took a little break from doing that. See what's been happening with all that. Yeah, I should probably turn it out a little bit. Okay, oh, yeah, there's that gun. Yep, I knew it. It was... Oh, no. It is the case they have evolved. Motherfucker, dude. Oh, my God. I hate these cocksuckers. Fucking Christ. Really have to evolve, huh? Really? Wasn't even like fucking 1 minute and there was already another one? Jesus Christ. There's definitely been some updates and shit. Like in the South, of course, you know, they've been making more advancements there and shit. The North, it looks like they actually kind of confirmed a lot of these different, like, there's been, like, it looks like a lot of different columns in the North that have been making advancements on different highways and shit. looks like the Highway MO6 is actually kind of being heavily contested now at this point. So, there's actually been some different updates in progress, it looks like. And update, and progress reports of the assaults. I'll definitely have to update my little maps and stuff too. According to all that. Took off. What are you sniffing at? What are you sniffing about at? Hmm? What are you sniffing at? There's nothing over there for you to be sniffing. Now you want to poke at my paw? You want to poke at me with your paw? You're a goof. Are you trying to climb up here? Hey. Don't be doing that, dude. Come on. Come on now. Don't be a little psycho nut. You should be knowing better. So what's going on, dude? See what different things happen there. What are you doing? What are you doing, Zukov? What's up, boy? Oh, you sweet little soft little thing. You sweet little ball of adorableness. You really enjoy me just scritching up and down in your back like this, don't you? Oh, you're so sweet. You sweet boy, look at you. Really much. What the fuck? Average Russian strike between vision every cane. How about that talk about because it could be dangerous? Damn. I wonder what that says when it comes to the sentiment. I can't talk about it because or else I could potentially be punished for my opinions of this whole war in Ukraine. So, wink wink, nudge nudge, I got no opinion about that. I'm assuming that just kind of confirms the idea that there's just a very strong sentiment against, you know, this whole thing, even more so. I mean, considering now there's just such a heavy crackdown amongst their fucking fascistic government, you know, on the Russian people when it comes to anti-war voices, it's like, I mean, I don't necessarily, you know, besmirch anyone being like, I can't really say anything about that, it's too dangerous, so, I got no opinion. Wink. It's like, yeah. It's very understandable at that point. Because if you're going to be, like, heavily punished, you know, in some way, shape, or form, then, yeah, you might want to be careful. And at least, you know, kind of imply that you're against it without necessarily saying you are. Because that at least can kind of give you leeway and be like, what, I didn't say I was against it. What, you think I was implying it? What, I think you're a little paranoid there, bro. That'd be my mindset with it. But at the same time, I probably want to give a fuck and I'd just be, you know, out in the streets anyway. But I imagine there's still a lot of different people in Russia that are doing that. Whilst, you know, probably draining in numbers considering that a lot of people have been arrested already as it is. And most people definitely don't want to necessarily jeopardize their entire life just to go protest, you know, and, you know, which I don't necessarily besmirch. So it's just like, especially when you got a government like them. You know, when you got Putin as their fucking government, it's like, yeah, it's understandable. Like, you don't want to necessarily jeopardize your whole, you know, whatever, like, you know, little bit of freedom in life that you have. You know, I mean, when it comes down to, you know, the, like, Nat's ass motherfucker. At least in America, it's definitely a lot easier to, you know, risk something about it if you want to go protest and shit, because there's not really much of a consequence with that. Even with me being arrested for the one night that I was, like, there wasn't much consequence out of it. If anything, I actually got reimbursed for it. I got money from the state because of that. And I was like, I wasn't gonna say shit. It actually came quite in handy because I was actually kind of in a pinch when that check came in. So I was like, you know what, nice, sweet. I'm good with this. Very happy about that. So, I mean, if anything, like, it's like every now and then, very rarely, there might actually be consequences that can be positive, you know, in a way. A silver lining to it all. In Russia, not really. If anything, it's very likely that these people might legit be forced into these, you know, to the front lines too. If they have, like, penal battalions. If they actually fucking do that, which if they do anyway, honestly, it's very, very likely that those people are just going to immediately throw down their arms or just switch sides and just say not cooperate. I mean, it's like, knowing them, I don't know how they're going to be able to make them cooperate and fall in line. Oh shit. What's this? Liz Truss will warn the West must never again allow aggression like Vladimir Putin's to grow unchecked as Ukraine's invasion into this third week. Does it also mean fucking US aggression too? And like any and all aggression of any fucking superpowers and any powers in general? That's a bold statement. Like, let's start with our own back door, you know, while we're at it. Clean out shop here, then we can start, you know, cleaning elsewhere. If anything, it'd be a lot easier too. Because at that point, you know, you have world leaders and national leaders that at least on some degree will actually legitimately fucking fight for that fucking shit. Instead of just, you know, doing it for virtue points and for their own fucking career. So, yeah, let's do that. I'd be good with that claim as long as, you know, we can also do that in our own fucking backyard. If anything, start there so it's easier to do so elsewhere. So, makes sense at least. It's a little hard to try to do it somewhere else around the world if you don't got it like all squared away in your own backyard, so to speak, in your own country. So I don't know. Even if it's just like the whole hypocrisy thing kind of also comes into play as well. It's like with Israel standing with Ukraine, it's just like they can immediately fuck right off of whatever fucking, you know, virtue they want to throw with that, considering their genocide and like invasionary, like apartheid of Palestine. So they can eat a fat load of dicks. Elon Omar questions U.S. arms flowing to Ukraine. Oh, she's a Rush puppet. She's Putin lover. She loves Russians. She loves Russia, and she wants to, you know, fucking go after the goddamn Ukraine. Tell you what, fuck commie. And I guarantee that's what immediately people are thinking when they read that right off the bat. Even though it's like, hey, maybe there is like some legitimate, you know, questions to be had with the military-industrial complex, like massively profiting off of other people's suffering. Just what I say. I just read a headline saying Elon Omar questions U.S. arms flowing to Ukraine, and just basically was just like, yep. Israel's supposed to, yeah, like there was like some of their like politicians came out in support of it. You giant back of dicks. Well, because of their literal mass utter hypocrisy of the whole thing. They have like an invasionary, apartheid, genocidal policy when it comes towards Palestinians and treat them as second class, but looks at another country doing the not exactly the same thing, but doing similar, very aggressive invasionary measures, and it's like, what? It's like hypocrites much? Carl, what the fuck is with your thing about the Japanese being goddamn space aliens? Like, holy shit, this is like like, oh my god. They don't eat bag dicks. I mean, it's just like, I mean, they should just, like, you know, figure out their own goddamn backyard before they start being, like, you know, morally looking down on someone else for their shit. I mean, that's basically my thing with them. Like, I mean, like, I figured they're probably not going to stand for Russia or support them, but it's just like, I mean, before you start, you know, being like, we support this other place because they're being invaded and treated horribly and their civilians are being brutalized. It's like, oh, like you do Palestinians? Like, shit it. It's like, give me a break, you know? It's just the massive, utter, like, hypocrisy of it. I mean, it's just like, I mean, they should, like, I mean, there's a reason why so much of the international world has, like, been piping on their shit. I mean, especially as of lately. I mean, if anything, to me, it's just kind of a way for them to be like, see, we're not that bad. I mean, it's not even really necessarily neither here nor there. I mean, I just find their hypocrisy on it just kind of annoying. Israelis opposed treatment of Arabs. Well, yeah, like, I figured there's, you know, like, it's almost like there's no absolutes. Yeah, I mean, like, when it comes to the Israeli citizen, like, I mean, I'm not, you know, like, my qualmate with them, it's the Israeli state. Like, I mean, just to clarify. I mean, it's just like, I mean, like, if an Israeli citizen came up to me and it's like, I support Ukraine, I'd be like, okay, you know, I want to say that shit to them, be like, oh, eat a bad dick, you know, like, no. I mean, it's the Israeli state that, you know, I'll be telling them to eat a bag of dicks. Running out of food and running to go. Well, yeah, I mean, also that tends to happen during wartime anyway. I mean, but also when your rations are expired fucking rations and you have no food, I mean, and you're in a foreign territory, the next best place you're going to go to is a grocery store, and yeah, I mean, you're essentially looting the place. I mean, it's like one of the few instances where, honestly, I don't, you know, besmirch, you know, the Russians when it comes to that shit. I mean, it's like, yeah, if you need food because you're out in the middle of bumblefuck, you know, somewhere you don't want to be, and you need food because you're starving, I mean, yeah, you're going to go to that grocery store and grab some food. Did you see this impromptu grocery store? Wait, what's this? Russian soldiers looting chickens. Chickens? Oh my god, they're grabbing chickens? I mean, those poor chickens. I mean, I feel bad for the chickens because, you know, they're just going to get killed and, you know, and eaten. But at the same time, it kind of makes the point, though. Like, they probably couldn't find a grocery store, or the one they found would probably already was emptied out. And they're like, well, there's some chickens here. Well, you want to know how to kill chicken? My grandfather used to hunt, and I killed some birds with him and pheasants. Alright, that works. Here. Oh, they already did kill them. Yeah, there's a video. Oh, so the video is them already killing a couple. But yeah, I mean, you know, but it's just like, I mean, I obviously know why they're doing it. They're doing it because then they'll kill them for food. I mean, you know, it's like, I mean, I feel bad for the chickens, and I feel bad for the dude who owns them, because now his chickens are gone, but it's like, I mean, it's like, I get why they're doing it, though. I mean, it's one thing that sucks about the whole thing. Like, those dudes don't want to be there, but they're hungry, and those chickens look pretty damn good right about now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, I don't really blame them for that. Like, I'd blame them if they were, like, you know, getting civilians and haranguing them and then fucking taking all the food in their fucking, like, car and then leaving them and stripped of their clothing and shit. Like, I mean, I'd fucking blame them then. But if they're, like, just grabbing some chickens or, like, you know, some out of the grocery store when it's empty, you know, when it's, like, empty of people, then, I mean, oh, okay. I mean, it's, like, it sucks, but, I mean, out of everything going on, that's, like, really the least of people's concerns, I think. Let some guys get some grub. Like, I mean, you know, it's like, people gotta eat. With a batch of LSD so they can have horrible LSD battery PSC to end in the middle of war zone. No, that's horrible. What the fuck? I mean, if they're gonna have it, then just give it to the Ukrainians too. Let everyone get it. Equal opportunity offender of that shit then. Turn around and go home. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just like, like, fundamentally, like, you know, it's just like they should either, you know, just, like, surrender immediately or just, like, turn around and leave. I mean, it's just like, it's, you know, obviously it's still a war and it's still a hot zone, and obviously, you know, when it comes to fucking, you know, defense forces and they see other troops, regardless of what the fuck they're doing, you know, it's a war, you know, so it's just like, I mean, it's like, whatever, like, at the end of the day, it's, you know, it is. I mean, like, because honestly, if there was Russians looting a store and then Ukrainians rolled up on them and they're like, drop your fucking guns and everything on, you know, and all your fucking shit, I'd very much prefer them to, they just drop their shit and be like, oh, okay. You know, and just be like, all right, we're just starving. Our rations were expired. Like, fuck this. We don't want to be here. Like, please, don't. Like, we want to go. Like, I mean, it's like, then all right. You know, but it's just like, you know, again, if they're, you know, doing their shit, but it's like, oh shit, and, you know, war and battle starts going off, then it's just like, it goes off. You know, so, like, I mean, when it comes down to it, like, whatever to minimize, you know, the bloodshed, the better. I should be forever embarrassed by this. Like, the people or the state? Because the state, I could go fuck. I mean, the people, sure. Like, you know, because honestly, it's like there's so many of the Russian people that just don't want anything about this at all. I mean, I definitely, you know, feel for a lot of them, because just like, you know, outside of protesting potentially being, you know, arrested and maybe or maybe not being put into a penal battalion. It's just like, I mean, and having like most of their life just fucked over like in one night. It's like, what can they really do? I mean, so it's it's kind of a difficult situation for them. Pass. Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of even when it came to when it comes to like talks when I talk about World War II and even kind of the German perspective of things, it's like, I mean, there's definitely a lot of people that were just they like, especially given the circumstances and also back when there wasn't internet and shit, like, and information wasn't as easily accessible. And there was, probably a lot of good chunks of the population that just straight up didn't know about the utter atrocities that were going on. It's like, what the fuck can you do? I mean, there's definitely plenty of, people that, did do some shit, and there was definitely plenty of people that just fell in line, and there was others that just really didn't know. Or just caught in the fucking muck. Will have to be addressed. Well, yeah, and it's gonna be a fucking teetering point. I do think that, like, I mean, there's, like, Russia's probably gonna have, like, the Russian Revolution too. Like, Electric Boogaloo a little bit. Like, I don't know when, but it's just really feeling strong. Because considering that there's just, so much, anti-Putin sentiment, like, especially even domestically, even within his inner circles too. It's just like, there's like, either something's gonna give, or their like or their general stability in Russia domestically is gonna fracture. And so basically, either way, something's gotta give. Like, I mean, and I mean, I was just kind of looking up at some of the, like, war progress, so to speak. And honestly, it's, I mean, outside of, some, like, highways that they're kind of, getting more of a hold of, in certain regions and shit, like in the south and, like, kind of the northeast, east of Kiev and shit. I mean, it's like, they really haven't made that much, significant progress in many areas. So it's like, I mean, if they keep getting stalled, from getting their main objectives and shit, then they don't got leverage. Oh my god. They don't got leverage, when it comes to, any negotiations that they got. So it's like, I mean, eventually they're gonna have to, like, concede and break down something. I mean, and if I'm aware, I even remember, like, Zelensky even saying, like, when it comes to at least some, not all, but at least, like, a couple of the demands that Russia was making, they're like, okay, we're willing to work with it. And, maybe see, what we can go with, give or take with that, but this other shit, So, they're, honestly, like, given, the situation at hand, they're probably going to try to walk back as much as possible without, like, walking back what they want, and just see where Ukraine's willing to kind of budge. But, honestly, they're not really to budge of much. Like, I think they're willing to, still be, like, neutral and, and still be part of the EU, but just not part of the EU, and I think a couple other things, but outside of, like, those very couple things, they're just like, no. Which, obviously, yeah, like, I'd be the same. It's like, yeah, outside of, like, maybe a couple things, like, no, we're not gonna fucking, like, just give in this shit. So... But if it at least shows that you're willing to work with a few things, then I might be, open to them to concede all other shit. So I see where the whole idea is coming from and shit, but if it keeps, bloodshed minimal and fucking gets closer to, a potential, peace and, end to the war, then whatever, I'm good with it. Electric Boogaloo. I met the actor who was in the original Breaking movie, Boogaloo Shrimp. Really? Hell Let Loose PTSD Simulator. Oh my god. I watched one of those last night, and now I'm getting it endlessly. And that game, Hell Let Loose, actually is like straight up a PTSD simulator. Like, the artillery and some of the gore effects in that game are pretty fucking ridiculous. I mean, the artillery especially, it's like, what the fuck? It's honestly some of the most realistic artillery I think I've seen in a game. It's like, whoa. Even I'm just like, okay, that would spook the fuck out of me. He was with us at our Boombox exhibit in the 80s and RetroCon a couple years ago in Cali. Oh, nice. His big film, kinda with the Sugar Hill Gang. Oh, where is he in here? Is he holding the boombox? Man, look at all those boomboxes. Holding boombox, trying to wall of boomboxes, lol. Let me find better big, lol. Oh, no, wait, okay, he's right in the center, okay. You goof. You dropped your bone. You dropped your bone. Republicans assault on LGBTQ people reach this new authoritarian. Oh my god. No. Man, these scumfuck sons of bitches. I hate it honestly when it's just like the criteria. Now at this point it's like, hey, this other side at least isn't like discriminatory openly against these people. It's like, oh my god. It's like, this side is, we're not. Are we actually gonna do really anything to protect you though? Not really, but we're not like them. It's like, oh my god. Like, we'll verbally support you, but you know, it's like, I mean, I'd like to remind that this is literally happening under administration that can actually fucking stop this type of shit. And yet, it's like, they're literally doing, like, less than fuck all. to actually address these issues of these, like, trans bans and attacks on the LGBT. It's just like, I mean, you think it, you know, it's like, hey, you know, maybe, like, supremacy clause, you know, some bitch asses right there, I don't know. Like, it should be a very easy fucking, like, smackdown with a lot of this shit, because it's all of it's, you know, via the states doing this. So, it should be just, like, an easy, like, just, like, basically write no, and just, like, sign it, and there you go. It's like, I mean, like, how fucking hard is it? Like, I mean, oh my god, like, why do I feel like even Obama would actually do something about this? Like, even his, like, it was much of a centrist corporate piece of shit he was, like, even he would, like, throw a little, like, token, you know, for this. He'd be like, hey, this is not good. We're not gonna allow the states to, do this. Like, honestly, like, even he would do something. Like, I mean, like, fuck. Because, honestly, like, I mean, what's stopping the feds or stopping, like, you know, Biden or any, like, you know, Democrats on a, like, federal level from trying to, like, halt any of this shit? Like, because if it's all, like, you know, state, you know, by state type of shit, like, supremacy clause, like, honestly, it's, like, the first thing that comes to my mind. On top of just, like, you know, some executive order shit, like, I mean, something. Like, I mean, sign of a pen type shit. It's like something you wouldn't even have to, like, put a thought to. I mean, that's how it's, like, even less than fuck all, because even, like, you know, even if it's, like, some sort of, like, virtuous, like, little bill to, like, supremacy clause, be like, you can't actually, like, do this unless it's, like, literally equal across the board, or some shit, or just, like, or whatever the fuck, I don't know, it's, like, there could easily be fucking something. But, no, it's, like, it's less than fuck all. That's, oh my god. I mean, because wasn't there supposed to be this, like, the whole harm reduction? Like, because I know that was the whole big thing about Biden. It was, like, you know, the whole harm reduction. But it's, like, so far, they're, like, maybe, like, a couple things. But, like, when it comes to a lot of the big ones that people were talking about, like immigrants and LGBT and shit, there hasn't really been any. I mean, especially with the LGBT right now, considering the Republicans are just, like, going full ham with that. I mean, and also immigrants and minorities and, you know, black people too are on the same chopping block too because of CRT and all that shit, and lumping people like MLK and Rosa Parks in with that shit. Which basically just confirms in my brain that, like, on a very broad root level, CRT is basically just, like, looking at American history from, like, you know, minorities type of perspective, you know, and type of, you know, lens in a sense. Like, you know, looking at, you know, the American history and civil rights movement from, like, the, you know, different lenses and the perspectives of, like, the different, you know, like, you know, black people and the different minority groups, you know, or people that were involved in that type of shit. You know, or, like, you know, even with, like, the labor movement, too, with, fucking, Lucy Parsons, you know, for example. It's just, like, I mean, it's basically just that shit in a nutshell. It's like, oh, okay, so actually, you know, looking at American history more critically, it's like, okay, what's wrong with that? You know, I mean, and even then, like, the actual, like, critical race theory side of it is just college level shit. So whatever, you know, fear-mongering of that is, it's, you know, basically already in an environment where it's by choice the students are taking the class, so and paying for it. So it's like, what is even the fucking problem at that point? It's like, your kid, if it's a conservative kid, is not being forcibly indoctrinated by CRT because it's a class they can pay for and shit and go into if they want. Which, if they want to, then that is their choice. And maybe you should fucking yell at your kid for, you know, like, you're being brainwashed. Maybe you should yell at your kid instead. Fucking weirdo. It's like, ugh. Absurdity. I mean, because that's the thing. Like, I mean, they always want to do, like, this whole, like, moral responsibility and, like, do the whole think of the children shit, too, so fucking much. But never actually want to do it, like, in, you know, practice it. Like, they basically want, like, the society to do it for them. It's like, no. I mean, like, there's, you know, it's like, you're the one who had the kid, you're supposed to be trying to raise the kid, right? I mean, it's like, yeah, there should definitely be things within society that help, you know, alleviate, you know, a lot of stresses, and especially financially and economically when it comes to, you know, dealing with a child, because it's fucking expensive. You're raising another individual, so it's like, yeah, I mean, there should be that. But it comes to being like, oh, you know, I don't want my kids seeing this or that or whatever the fuck, you know, so I'm gonna make society bend to my purist whims. It's like, fuck off. Even then, your kid's not gonna be better off for that anyway. Your kid's gonna be in a very repressed household and probably have, like, really interesting, you know, like, you know, characteristics about themselves. Like, you know, because if they find something on their own, they're gonna have to be very suppressive and hide it and shit, you know, and instead of just being okay with it, you know, and just being like, oh, alright, it's just something that they're into, like, you know, like, hey, like, your kid wants, you know, like, fucking dyed hair and, you know, like, one of their favorite, like, anime characters or some shit, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's like, they have to, like, somehow hide that, and, I mean, I know, well, they can't. I mean, they just can't even do that. They just have to suppress that type of want, and it's like, why? I mean, just let them have it, like, you know, but no, it has to be, like, some puritanistic whim, you know, for a lot of these fucking people, and society has to, like, bend to it, or else, like, it's degeneracy, or society's collapsing, and it's a cultural degradation. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's like, if you're so worried about it, then worry about it for yourself. if you're that scared about your kid getting into it, then just let your kid know. It's like, yeah, I personally think these things are bad and degenerate, or whatever the fuck you think, and you don't want your kid doing that and shit, you know, and there you go. Just leave it at fucking that. And if your kid wants it, then whatever. Well, then, I mean, at a certain point, if they're like a teenager, especially, you're just not going to be able to control them depending on what it is. Like, if they want to, like, be a furry or be into anime or be into this or that, they're just going to. They're just going to probably be a little bit more suppressive and hidden about it and reclusive. And if anything, that, you know, could develop into, you know, legitimately into even more promiscuity too. Because they're adding this whole taboo to it now. So it's like, ooh, there's something dark to it, isn't there? And frankly, and with a lot of different things, especially with the internet, there is. So it's like, just like if you're like your fucking like 14-year-old wants to be goddamn furry, who gives a fuck? But oh no, my cultural morals, oh no, it's gonna degenerate. We can't let this LGBTQ furry trans agenda get in the mix of my kid and his brainwashing. No, my Christian brainwashing needs to get to him first. It's like, oh my god. And I like how also they really do, you know, emphasize so much about it's like it's brainwashing or fucking like it's, you know, some sort of like, you know, indoctrination, you know, and all this other shit. It's like projection much. Like, considering how much there is with, you know, your fucking, like, you know, with your indoctrinatory, like, religious, you know, aspects of things, like, like, so much of the worldview gets built around that. Because they've been indoctrinated to one thing, and they can't be allowed to, like, know or really admit that. So everything else has to be indoctrinatory and fucking, like, brainwashing and shit. It's just, it's a way for them to just, like, utterly deflect and just project it utterly. And not be accountable to their own indoctrination and shit. So, the LGBTQ, indoctrination, it's brainwashing. Even though it just isn't. Let's see what else is on too. Let's see what else. Why? Why are you giving me the paw? No, it's just staring at me. Totally green rips profiting off a war, then profits off a war. Oh, I've actually heard about that a little bit. Because, just like before these little rumors of war and shit were kind of ramping up a little bit and shit, people like Marjorie, and plenty of other Congress people, senators, and politicians, of course. But a lot of them started investing in, energy, stocks, defense stocks, renewable stocks, even though people like Marjorie fuck on that. Like, all sorts of different things. And it's just like, And curiously enough, shortly after that, those stocks went, boom, they went up. It's like, I wonder why that happened. It totally couldn't be because of inside trading. No. But I have noticed that a lot of energy stocks have gone up, and it's like, and they're still kind of going up, and it's like, I might kind of grab a little bit. Just a little, you know, it's just honest, just dead ass, just because, like, hey, if it's going up, it's going up. Actually, I haven't looked at it at all this week yet, so I probably will as, you know, sometime after I finish this up, whenever. Just mainly because, you know, it's not really too much, you know. It's honestly, like, you know, better to just, like, not fret about your stonks, honestly. And if anything, there's actually been plenty of them that have been doing fairly well, and I've just been kind of, you know, bumping around back and forth with a couple of them. U.S. and Venezuela near peace deal? Wait, what? Wait, huh? U.S. and Venezuela near peace... Wait, Wait, were we at war with Venezuela? Wait, was there a war with that I missed? I know we were in 7. Wait, huh? U.S. and Venezuela. Okay, I am, like, confused with that. Wait, hold on. I gotta hear this. What?
Some people didn't know I was joking, which is absolutely hilarious because it couldn't have been more. Sorry, I'm like cough laughing. It couldn't have been more obvious that it was a joke.
Wait, is it a joke?
Right now, if I could find it.
Is that why I'm confused? What's going on? I'm confused. Okay, wait, Kyle. Okay, Kyle, you're confusing me.
Sort of mid-tier.
I'm drunk. Stop it. Stop your confusion, you son of a bitch.
It's just a joke, but the joke is banning Russian oil, which is right when we learned that we're banning Russian oil, is all part of based Comrade Biden's grand master plan to normalize relations with Venezuela, Iran, and Cuba and usher in an era of American socialism. Trust the plan.
Okay, that's okay. All right, you know what? That's funny. You know what? Okay, I like that. Honestly, I wish. Oh my god, I wish, dude. That would be unironically based as fuck if Biden was like somehow secretly like a joint coalition Venezuelan like Cuban socialist agent like all these years. Oh my god, it was just all like some secret oh my god, dude. If our timeline was that awesome, but it's not. Our timeline is not that awesome, but I wish it was. Oh my god. Maybe the Republicans would actually be onto something if they, with their whole fucking like, these commie liberals, they'd actually be onto something if that was the case, but unfortunately our timeline is not that based. It's only a joke.
Fucking around, having fun with it. The overwhelming majority of you knew I was joking, but man, some people, it's not all firing up there. Anyway, so, but it turns out, even though that's a joke, there's a tiny little grain of truth in it. Just like a speck of sand of truth.
Okay, so the headline is true then. I'm so confused. Honestly, like, okay, I know we don't have good relations with Venezuela. I already know this, but like, I mean, we as the U.S. government, but like, I'm really on like. We were technically in a war with them? This is new to me, so I'm confused. Is it because like maybe it's like due to like our historical attempting to like overthrow their fucking government like multiple times? Even, you know, more contemporary history, so it's just like, I mean, maybe it's around that type of shit? Maybe it's because we, you know, aren't necessarily at peace with them due to those, I don't know, let's find out, I don't know, this confuses me.
Reuters, Venezuela's Maduro says work agenda agreed with U.S. delegation.
Wait, okay, wait, hold on. This ain't necessarily a peace treaty. Wait. Work agenda agreed with. Wait, so what does that mean? Okay, well, here, let's see what that means. I'm sure, you know. Yeah.
Stuff happened. Caracas, March 7th. Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro on Monday said he agreed an agenda for future talks with a U.S. delegation that he met on Saturday, the first high-level meeting between the two countries in years. Officials from the two countries discussed easing oil sanctions on the South American country, but made little progress towards reaching a deal, 5 sources familiar with the matter told Reuters on Sunday, part of U.S. efforts to separate Russia from one of its key allies. Last Saturday night, a delegation from the government of the United States of America arrived in Venezuela. I received it here at the presidential palace.
Hey! Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Hey, Zukov! Oh, my God. Zukov! Hey! Hey! Zukov! Shut up! Hey! I'm gonna, like, oh, my... Oh. Fuck! Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Oh, my God. You little boot? You little mook? What the fuck? You mook? What the fuck? Oh, wow. You literally took the breath out of me, dude. Like, holy shit. I feel like I'm missing, like, a breath in my, like regular... Shut up! Oh my God. What the fuck? Why? Okay. Oh my God, wow, okay. What? You piece of shit. Get bitch slapped. Little punk. Oh my God. Okay, so, alright, let me try to rewrap my brain. Alright, get back over there. You fucking prick. Anyway, let me try to wrap my brain around this again. Okay, so... Alright, so there's, like, you know, they didn't get much to a deal, but they did actually have, like, you know, at least progress on potential relievement of sanctions and also, you know, potentially furthering progress towards, you know, more diplomacy with Venezuela. That's pretty much just the gist so far. Which, honestly, I mean, yeah, because, I mean, why in the fuck should, like, I mean, it's my same thing that I'd say with Cuba. It's just like, I mean, at this point, why have hostile relations with a country that, like, you know, like, I mean, that we've only had real significant hot relations back in, like, the Cold War eras and shit. Like, not now. I mean, it's like it's at this point we're the only ones who are escalating anything when it comes to our relations with that shit. So it's just like, what's the point? It's like, just build it up. You know, start from scratch and, you know, be like, you know, it's like, hey, you know, let's just kind of, you know, let's just try to restart a relationship here. You know, we'll kind of square it off day one, you know. Start off fresh. Start off on a fresh foot.
Last Saturday night, a delegation from the government of the United States of America arrived in Venezuela. I received it here at the presidential palace, Maduro said in a broadcast on state media. We had a meeting. I could describe it as respectful, cordial, very diplomatic, he said. The meeting lasted 2 hours, he said, without specifying the topics discussed or who the U.S. delegates were. So that is a long meeting. Now understand something, guys. Until roughly 5.5 minutes ago, the United States was running around pretending that Juan Guaido was the president of Venezuela, when Juan Guaido is not the president of Venezuela. He was never elected to that position, which also goes to show you our fake concern for, like, we care about human rights and democracy. Total nonsense.
Yeah.
We militarily support 73% of the world's dictatorships. We try to prop up our own puppet dictators to serve our corporate interests. I mean, that's the reality of it. You all know it, but I have to remind everybody, because people sort of get lost in the wilderness and they think, maybe we do care about human rights and democracy, and maybe we are the world police and we care about freedom, etc., etc. Not
we
true.
Don't.
But the second we need something from Venezuela, all of a sudden it's, Mr. President Maduro, can we please have a meeting with you? Oh, great one. I'm being a little hyperbolic, but...
I love you for it, Kyle. I mean, honestly, it is a little convenient that now that we're having this whole thing and a little hoopla about Russia now at this point, that we're kind of looking at these other countries that also happen to be a little bit of a line of Russia and be like, hey, what's up, buddy? It's like, I mean, it is a little conspicuous, but I mean, it's still good at least. It's like, yeah, I'd rather we have at least at worst neutral relations, but at best actually some good relations with these countries. Like, I legit would prefer that. So it's like, I mean, you know, that's good. I mean, the fact that, you know, there were delegates that were there and actually made progress, and we're actually like, yeah, you know, and things are actually pretty cordial and pretty good. And diplomatic, if I dare say. Oh, ho, ho. It's like, alright, you know what, that's good. I mean, dead ass. I mean, probably don't need to listen to this whole 14-minute video, but I might check it out later. But, I mean, it's just like, hey, I mean, all in all, that actually is good. I mean, I know near, like, the end of Obama's tenure, he was actually trying to kind of normalize relations with Cuba. So it's just like, yeah, I mean, is kind of, you know, I guess on a mass scale on, you know, what Biden's done so far overall, I mean, it's not that big, but it's, you know, it's at least, you know, a good thing that this administration would be doing is normalizing relations with Venezuela. That would definitely be good. What the hell, bro? Come here. Come here, bye-bye. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, bye-bye. You sweet thing. Come here. You mook. Come here. Bye-bye. Oh, you sweet little thing. Oh, my goodness. You stretchy boy. Oh. Oh, you stretchy thing. Come here. Whoa. Oh, you big boy. Oh my god. You fucking flop. You little flopsy. Ugh. What is this? What are you doing, bro? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. This ridiculous pooch. What in the fuck? What are you doing? What is this? What are you doing? What is going on over here? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you big goofball. Oh, you big goof. Oh, you sweet little thing. You sweet little thing. Oh. You big old goofball. Look at you. You're so ridiculous. Oh. You're ridiculous. You're so ridiculous. Look at you. What are you sniffing? What are you sniffing about? Huh? You big old goofball. You big old goof. Look at you. You're so cute. Ugh. Oh, you big old flop. Careful of that fucking tail, bro. What is this? What are you doing? Ah! Ah! Don't be licking my ear. What the hell, bro? Oh. I'm getting your leg. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that little leg. Look at that little leg go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, little boy. Look at that little leg go. Goof. She a big goofball. Oh my goodness, you're such a goofball. Look at her, so silly. Just a silly boy. You big lounger. Look at you. Oh. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh. You big old chungus. Oh my god, look at you. You're ridiculous. You're just ridiculous. Oh my... God, you're a little punk. Ugh. You're a little punk, you know that? Look at you. Well, what is this? What the fuck is this? Aww. You little yawny boy. Oh, you big ol' thing. Hey, don't be fucking my feathers. I'm trying to keep them in there. Oh, little thing. You sweet little thing. You just a sweet little thing. Oh my goodness. What are you even doing? What is this? What are you sniffing at? Oh my god, you're a goof. What is this? What is this nonsense? Man, your head is probably heavier than mine. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Are you... Wow, are you kidding me? Oh my fucking god. Your head is heavy, bro. What are you doing? You're heavy. You're a heavy bro. Look at you. He's just straight up like use my head at, oh my, what is this? Are you trying to figure out how to use this as a bed? You're like, I can't get comfortable. You're not meant to be comfortable here, bro. That's the point. You're not meant to be comfortable here. Ah, don't go after, ah! You got my ear. No. Why are you doing that? Ah, no. What are you doing? You goofball. Look at you. You're ridiculous. You're insane. Ah! Why? You big old... Look at all this fluff. Look at all this fluff. All the fluff. Oh my gosh, all the fluff. Oh my... Jeez, did you just like give up on all your muscles? Did your just muscles stop working? Oh my... You just collapsed. You just straight up collapsed on me. You know what? Alright, enough of this. Oh my god, bro. He's like, my muscles don't work. No. Just straight up collapsed right there. What was that? My god. Ugh. Giving me a wet willy? Then you're fucking like... trying to give me like straight up like kisses on the lips? After like earlier I saw you, you know, sidewinding your little ass with your little tongue there earlier. You think I'm gonna fall for that, you little freak? God, man, that little prick. Now my ear feels weird. I mean, it's dry, but it still feels weird. It's like, man, I'm not fucking elementary school anymore. Why am I still getting wet willies? It's by Pooch, no less. I'm getting wet willies by you. Out of all people. Out of all things. What? What? You got your treat? I've given you so many fucking treats in like in a span of like 2 hours that it's not funny. Like, you're most certainly cut off with the treats, okay? Staring at me like you're thinking another. No! Such a little goof. He really is. He's absurd. I mean, he can be a little anarchistic terrorist, though, sometimes. An anarcho-terrorist. Like, one morning I woke up and he found, like, some toilet paper and shit. And fucking, like, shredded the shit out of it everywhere in my room. And it's like, you little bastard. I immediately, it was like around 7 when I saw that, so I was like, nope. I put him out my room, closed the door, and went to bed until like 11. And I was kind of hearing him like, you know, kind of whining a little bit, but it's like, no, you're gonna be shredding shit. Don't let fucking dad or my, like, roommate deal with you, because they were up. And it was fine then. So I was like, you little turd. It's not the first time he's done that. He's done that with my socks. He's done that with, like, a bowl of water. Like, he drank the water in the bowl and then started chewing up the bowl. Yeah, I'm just honestly worried that you're gonna get after, like, a pillow or something. What's that about? Do not do that. I saw you scavenging at that litter box. It's probably how you get worms, you little shit. I saw 1 or 2 in the last little turd you made. I don't want to have to fucking get dewormed meds for you again. Luckily it wasn't many, so hopefully, you know, it'll just work its way out of its system. But stop it. I unfortunately did see a couple when I saw him do his little thing, and I was like, oh, fuck. It's like, he was on a streak there for a while, but now it's like, oh, man. I don't know, I'm figured that he's probably done it, you know, snooping around whenever I take him for a walk, because he'll just, like, want to lick every fucking thing and, like, snoop around and sniff into, like, the dirt and shit. It's like, ugh. What's this? On UFC podcast today, Trump asked that United States the war in Ukraine playing out, and he launches into a riff about windmills.
Wanted Ukraine.
Wait, what's this?
It would have never happened. And we did talk about it. I mean, he definitely wanted Ukraine.
Wanted Ukraine. Loved it.
Never happened.
Never
What do you see happening next then? Because it seems like the tensions are high. How does this all end? Is this going to be like a long-term thing? How do you see it unfolding?
Well, I said this a long time ago. If this happens, we are playing right into their hands. Green energy.
Green energy.
They don't work.
Windmills, they don't
Too
work.
expensive. They kill all the birds. They ruin your landscapes. And yet the environmentalists love the windmills. The windmills.
What the fuck is he's going off about windmills? It's like he's talking like oh my god, bro. Yes, I love the Ukraine. It would never happen, you know. I tell you that Ukraine, you know, it's beautiful, tremendous. How would you think this war is going to last, and when it comes to the long term? Well, those environmentalists, I tell you what, they want windmills, and they're destructive, they kill the birds, they're too expensive, I don't know if Oh my god, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, at this point, like, I don't know, man. Like, man, I still want some goofs and gaffs out of this son of a bitch. Like, man, give it. Man, we still need at least, like, the equivalent of, like, press releases, you know, as if Trump was still press, but just, you know, just for the press secretary's sake of it. Like, just cause we get gems like this. Like, I mean, this is what I meant. Like, this is, like, one of the rare few fucking things I unironically do kind of, well, I guess ironically, unironically, if that makes sense. I don't know. But, like, it's one of the, it's like the tiny little, like, speckle of orange. You know, that's, like, it's like the little, it's like a nice little reflective, like, gem orange, you know. It's like it's like a nice orange ruby, you know, in the midst of the Cheeto dust. It's like it's that, you know. It's like I miss that. In the fucking pile of Cheeto dust, you got like this nice like orange ruby, and it's like that's what I miss. But because it's the shit like this. Oh my god! Oh my god! The windmills, bro. Scaramucci. Oh, barrel. Oh, kind of. The name does sound familiar. I remember being a fucking goof.
But the windmills are the most expensive energy you can have. And they don't work. And by the way, they last a period of 10 years. And by the time they start rusting and rotting all over the place, nobody ever takes them down. They just go onto the next piece of prairie or land and destroy that. It's incredible that they want, but other forms of green energy, they don't have.
Oh my god, bro! He's just continuing on, bro. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, please. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it, please. Oh my god. Man, I mean, you're not gonna get a goof like that out of Biden. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Oh god, that was just great. Those Ukrainian windmills, I tell you, they're very destructive. They're too expensive. They only last about 10 years. Oh my fuck. Oh man, dude. Sweet Jesus. Oh, sweet baby race. Oh God. It's moments like that make me miss him, and then it's literally everything else about him that make me realize, oh yeah, no. It's, fuck me, man. What? He is just, like, really the most, he's one of those people that I really have a very mixed emotions about. It's, like, one of those few people I legitimately have some mixed emotions. Like, because there's some things I really do kind of love about him. It's not because of him, really, but... You know, and then there's just things that I'm like, okay, you know, I can see your cunningness about, you know, being, you know, the fucking mafioso fuck that you is. And then there's like, you know, you're just an absolute fucking Cheeto dipshit fuck emotion, and you're an absolute idiot, and I hate you. And then there's just like the capitalist pig, you know, feelings I have. So it's like I have all these emotions, and it's like, what the fuck? Senator Ted Cruz during meeting with DC truck convoy. Wait, that happened? I thought barely anyone even showed up with that. Almost without exception, every time I'm on an airplane, either the captain or a flight attendant will come up to me and will hug me and say, "Thank you for fighting for us." Wait, I have an ad? What the fuck?
Every week, I fly back and forth to Houston. Almost without exception, every time I'm on an airplane, either the captain or a flight attendant will come up to me, will hug me and say, "Thank you for fighting for us." Because I'll tell you, United Airlines, sadly Houston's a hub of them, has fired thousands of pilots and flight attendants. What difference does it make? We're in the District of Columbia right now. There are mandates affecting kids in D.C. This is wrong.
Nobody hugs him. Not even his kids and his wife. I mean, I'm sitting there like, so how much money did you bribe to a flight attendant or to a pilot to be like, yeah, he did that. Yeah, I did that. I mean, it's just like, nah. Nah. Wait, ah! Oh my god! Oh my god, I love this. Dude, I don't know who photoshopped this, but I am fucking saving this right the fuck now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whee! I am saving that right the fuck now. I did not. Oh my god, there's like a little mushroom. There's like a little mushroom. Asshole merit badge. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Oh my god, yes, dude. I love this. I fucking love this. Holy shit. Oh my god. That. Oh my god. That. Wow. Wow. That is. Who did that? Like, is there like a trademark thing or something? Barely. There's one on the bottom. Ledzium? I don't even know. But oh, dude, oh my god, that is. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's even a T on it. Oh my god, dude, I love the Cheeto dust. Oh my god, it's fucking great. Holy shit. Bagel time. Oh, please tell me. Oh, dude, I'm gonna share in the group chat, but here, you're gonna get the first fucking eyes. Here, I'm putting it back up. Dude, you were just looking at this, right? Look at this. This is a fucking gem. Oh my god, he's got serious T cred. Dude, I just love these badges. I love these. I love this. I love the little Mario one. What's the Mario even reference for? What's this one even a reference to? Wait, what's that? Is that like a little star, David? Is that like, you know, hey, low-key though, like Zionism, yo? Israeli apartheid, cool fam. Like, is that like a little tiny little like token, little pin, you know, saying that? It's not really like, I mean, it looks like it. I mean, it looks like a little star there. My friend drags me down since a minute or two before they close, and I'm like, bruh. Okay, but the great deals at a 24-hour Winco. Bagel, pepper jack, Canadian bacon, arugula. Sounds pretty good. Hunger intensifies. Luckily, I'm not as hungry as I could be concurrently. Maybe later, but not right now. The windmills. Those Ukrainian windmills, they're very sad. And Ted Cruz, he gets a lot of hugs by United Airlines flight attendants and pilots. Let me just tell you. Zukov. Zukov. Come here. Boy. Come here, boy. Zukov, boy. Zukov! Come here. Come here, bro.
Over
there. Zukov. Zukov. You fat fuck. Come here.
there. There you go.
You fat ball of furry fuckness. Oh, he's so sweet and so cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you just love this, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you love that, don't you? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can't even hang with it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh my goodness. You goof. Oh. Look at you. You're ridiculous. Alright. You only need to be here for a temporary amount of time. And now here you are. There you go. Wait, what's this? Keys info. Oh my god. The cuteness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness of Fluffy. The sweetest of fluffs. Oh my goodness, look at the fluff. Dude, that kitten looks like it's enjoying that. It's like, I got a little vibrator. Got a little vibrating fluffy bed. That's also a heater. Meow meow. Oh my goodness. Why do you keep poking at me with your paw? You saw on a beach. Why? I've given you so many treats that I'm not giving you another one, okay? You're not getting another. Where's Venom where we need him? Because he's always there to fucking try to peer pressure me into giving him more treats. Not gonna do it though. Not gonna do it. That's right. You little degenerate bastard. I actually kind of wanna. You don't hear it before this. Right? Let's do that. There we go. Kind of. I haven't read through every single little bit of this, but let's. I want to see what some of this here is. More than 6. SPC. In the 11th, stores up to 8. Classified, but okay, whatever. Kind of already have that, so that's basically an expansion of that. Somewhat terrifying. Today we quilled out with Percy, Artusari, tall, prehensile tail, porcupine puppets to celebrate. What in the fuck? Whoa, that is a little disturbing, dude. Ah! Dude, the fucking front face of that is freaky. What in the fuck, dude? God, that thing looks demented. Burn it. Ah, burn it, dude. Kill me. Please, kill me. I wish to die. Kill me. I wanna die. Kill me. And then you got this cute little guy. Like, this guy's cute. Like, the real porcupine is cute, but that thing was demented. Like, it literally was a sentient being screeching internally, kill me. I have a mouth. I have no mouth. But yeah, I must scream. Is what it was saying internally. Like, oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Demented. Holidays. Holiday observation required store closures. It is agreed that the day observed as holiday shall be from midnight to midnight. All such sections covered by this agreement will close no later than 7 on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. No employee shall be scheduled required to work after 8 on either day. Well, actually, from what I understand, Christmas Day is not even going to be open. Like, we're just going to have Christmas Day closed from here on out, which is actually nice. Vacations. Vacation pay for employees on regular overtime schedules. The amount of vacation pay paid to employee will be the regular and overtime pay normally earned by the employee. So it's also pretty much the equivalent of overtime pay. Each week for at least 12, it used to be 10, but now 12 months of the year's time of which the employees qualify for vacation. The application of this paragraph shall be limited to calculation of vacation pay for employees on a regular overtime schedule. Okay, so they've actually been able to kind of bump that up a little bit too. Let's see. Sick leave. Employees during each 12 months following their last anniversary date of employment shall be entitled, as set forth herein, paid sick leave at the current regular straight time hourly rate for bona fide illness or injury off job. Employees shall accrue 1 hour of sick time for every 30 hours worked to a maximum of 40 hours per year. And here's what used to be in here, but they crossed out. Sick leave shall be accumulated by employee based on the number of straight time hours worked by employee with the current employer in each anniversary year as follows. Straight time hours divided by 2,800 times 48 hours equals annual accrual. Employees who work less than 1,248 hours in their anniversary year shall accrue no sick leave pay for the year, but that part specifically has been taken out now. It's been replaced with the employees shall accrue 1 hour sick time for every 30 hours worked up to a maximum of 40 per year. Like, that part's new. So, that's nice. It pretty much, like, solidifies the fact that, hey, you know, you're gonna have, like, sick pay build up, you know, and there's not gonna be, like, some weird little wishy-washy bullshit about it. Especially if you like it's your first year on the job, basically. Because if, like, you only work a certain amount of hours for your first year on the job, and it's less than, what, 1,248 hours, then it's just like, then that's, then that's a little shitty. But now that part that doesn't matter at this point. Coverage served, taking an illness or job. Yeah, that nothing's different on that. Calculation of benefits. Sick leave shall be paid commencing with the first day of qualifying illness or injury consistent with state law. And what there's a lot crossed out on this. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, look at this. So the red is new, but anything that's crossed out has been taken out. And there's a lot of red in here that's been crossed out. Like, holy shit. Alright, here, let me just read the crossed out shit first. A day of pay or a portion thereof as used herein shall be an amount per day equal to the average week straight line hours worked by the employee divided by 5 during the 12-month period immediately preceding the employee's last anniversary date of employment. Each employee who completes the 1,240 hours or more of work in the preceding year shall be entitled to sick leave pay and extent has been accumulated as follows. Sick leave pay for absence from the work due to illness, beginning with the 3rd working day and continuing through the 7th working day, except except in the event that hospitalization occurs earlier than the 3rd working day. Sick leave pay will commence on the day hospitalization starts and continues for the first 5 working days and the first 7 working days of absence. 1 day of pay, sick leave pay for absence from work due to injuries off job. Beginning with 3rd working day of absence and continue kind of saying the same shit. I mean, so basically, instead of having this weird little Malcolm Amy like process, it's just like, you know, like, hey, when you work and you get sick pay, it builds up. When you use sick pay, you get it. Like, it's just literally like took all this fucking like corporo lingo jingle bullshit and knocked it all out into just kind of just like a very simple little like just one sentence. And beginning with the 8th working day. So here's pretty much the new thing that says. Sick leave shall be paid commencing with the first day of qualifying illness or injury consisting of state law. That's the first part. Then beginning with the 8th working day and continuing for the first 5 working days in each succeeding period of 7 working days minus half. Minus crossed out. Okay, that part's local. Works days and a half a day's pay. Okay, so basically like overtime. There's a little bit of red in between there that made it a little confusing. But a maternity ward in Mariupol. Jesus. To The Hague. Yeah. Get Putin to Nuremberg. Here's one bit that I was told about while I was there. But here's actually a really big benefit thing here. It's a 10.8 of Article 10, sick leave. So this is Article 10, Section 8. And this is all new. Sick leave cash out. Any employee who on December 1st 1 has reached their maximum accrual in their sick leave bank, and 2 has worked actual hours plus vacation hours taken a minimum of 1,700 hours in the prior 12 months shall get 40 hours from their sick leave bank. So basically, you know, if you work a certain amount of time and shit during the year, you basically get like a 40-hour, like a week equivalent paycheck. Which that's like a little bonus at the end of the year, basically. Like that's the equivalent of pretty much essentially employees having a bonus. So that's actually nice. And there's also a new thing in here too, Article 13. First aid kits and union shop guard. So, first aid kits, an employer agrees to furnish and maintain a first aid kit in designated places to check on a monthly basis to replenish any needed supplies. In the union card shop, the employer agrees to display in a conspicuous place the union shop card in the of the UFCW IU, the United Food Commercial Workers International Union, CLC, which is the property of the union at all times and may be removed from any market for violation of this agreement. Is emergency union exit clause? No. It's this section right here. That. Or like a procedure if the store goes rogue. It's not like that. It's for first aid kits and unit shop cards and stuff like that. Article 14, healthcare. Yeah, so nothing. All that's relatively the same as they were saying, and yeah, there's no changes in that at all. Article 24, most favored employer. Should the union at any time after the date of this agreement enter into an agreement or extension thereof covering any retail employer who UFCW Local 55 is the legal representative at the date of ratification of this agreement within the geographic area covered by this agreement based on the settlement of new terms and conditions negotiated after the date of this, oh my god, okay, which are more advantageous in such retail departments, the employers signatory to this. Oh my god, I'll take a goddamn shot every time the word agreement comes up in this paragraph. Fuck me. This shall be privileged to adopt such advantageous terms and conditions provided by the employer as sent and written a notice to the union of its desire to do so. Upon written request, the union will provide the employer with its agreements, letters of understanding, and letters of agreement, or other similar memorandum with other retails in the geographic area. Okay, so I kind of get what it's saying there a little bit. Letter of understanding. Wait. Letter of understanding. Healthcare contributions. Alternate contribution method. It literally just says delete. Delete. That's all it says. Delete. And then you just have this whole fucking thing where it's just like red but just crossed out. Like, holy strombolis. Yeah, well, yeah, I think that chunk is just, yeah. Let's see. Any other new shit in here aside from... Oh, what's this? Article 5. Seniority classifications. There's some differences in here. Seniority shall be based upon continuous survey. Okay, duh. For purposes of this article, classification shall be all-purpose head clerks, red circle head clerks, person in charge, head bookkeeper, personnel coordinator, inventory control clerk, NICRA lead, all-purpose clerks, red circle to quote A clerks, including journey persons and apprentices, courtesy clerks, and demonstrators. Okay. Seniority as defined above shall be applied in a reduction of number of employees in store performing comparative work. Providing qualifications, ability, blah, blah. Seniority as defined herein shall be applicable on the employee's 9th calendar day of employment and shall date from the most recent date of hire. Okay. I'm pretty sure Article 13 is leaving for the EU. Well, yeah, well, Article 13 for the union contract is a little different. But honestly, my big thing that I really love is this hunk of red right here. If you can, I mean, if you want to pause it for a second to read it, I mean, there you go. But I mean, I'll just read it here too anyway. But within 60 days of ratification, the employer will post to maintain a sign-up in a visible area where employees may indicate their interest to be trained in our departments. The employer will conduct training on an as-needed basis, but no less than twice per year, and such training shall not affect regular scheduled hours within department or departments, or within the department or departments. In deciding who to train, the employer will select a more senior employee than all the other factors are equal. Additionally, the employer may assign employees to be trained in other departments, provided training opportunities are being offered to qualified volunteers. So, that basically means that there actually can be more flexibility and actually a more better ability to standardize hours when it comes to that type of shit. Because let's say, like, you know, we end up having enough people at the deli and meat counter still needs somebody, or like produce, you know, needs an extra hand, and I can take like, you know, 3 days, you know, to work at the deli and then 2 at, you know, produce, and, you know, actually legit, you know, kind of do a little mixture and jack of all trades. And that's why they kind of renamed, instead of like, you know, a bakery clerk or a deli clerk and so on, it's now all-purpose clerk, APCs now. Like an armored personnel carrier, APC. So, I mean, honestly, you know, it looks like, really, I mean, fundamentally, it looks like a lot of it is mostly getting rid of a lot of corporate lingo jingo, like loophole bullshit, and also legitimately, expanding more on the wages specifically too, and also with certain aspects of benefits when it comes to you know, working there a little long term as well. Make bank working on mechanical stuff. I mean, if I was actually good at doing stuff like that, I'm nowhere near as qualified, you know, like fucking Stefan is. Like, he's like, he literally went to like, he went to fucking college for what he's doing. 2-year degree. Yeah. I would have to go for all sorts of shit. That's a check that required 2-year degree. Yeah. I I mean, when I working more with the union too, because while I was up there, I also made sure that they knew that I wanted to get a shop steward position at my store. And when I told them that we didn't have one, they were like, "Ah," and it like her brain went like, "Okay, so you want to be a shop steward, all right?" And I'm like, and when I mentioned it's like, because I know we don't have one there, she went, "Ah." Went over here, grabbed like a thing, a pen, it's like, what's her name again? You know, and started just like jotting information to me. It's like, yeah. It's like, so she was like on and bonning a little bit about to make sure that, yeah, we're gonna make sure that that's resolved as at least one. So, you know, like I actually do have a UFCW Stewart pin that I just kind of do have, but now I actually will fucking mean something. So, I mean, you know, I've been wanting, you know, to try to get that for a little bit, and I told them, you know, it was near the end of the year when I was applying for it, and you know, and they were saying, yeah, just because we've been kind of bogged down with, you know, with that last strike that happened with brokers and all that, and I was just like, yeah, I mean, it's understandable and shit. I figured, you know, now that this happened, it would be the perfect opportunity to just, you know, follow up, you know, on top of that, so. So, not just with the vote, too, but there's some other progress made as well. And also, I found out, at least in the local area, that our store is the one that gets the most fucking complaints, and apparently, at least that day, like, really hardly anyone from our store went out there. Like, one of the PICs was there and actually offered me a ride back home. And then there's, like, a couple other people that were earlier that day. I'm like, fucking really? Especially if we're the store that got the most fucking amount of complaints. It's like, that's why why do you think I'm here? It's like, what do you think I'm there for, you know? It's like, I mean, it's like, what? I mean, it's like, were they just, like, working or something? Because I could have easily done Tuesday, but, you know, it was a lot easier to just do it on my day off. I mean, that's probably it, honestly. Is that the manager or whoever works out schedules probably knows that, so they want to try to, like, minimize as many people voting for it, so they schedule as many people those 2 fucking days. So if they still want to, at the other dates that are available, they have to go into, like, bumblefuck who knows where in Oregon or some shit. Like, I don't know what other towns or and shit that are doing them here on outward, but there's, like, I think 4 or 6 other locations until the 19th. And then once the 19th rolls around, then the results of the vote will come in. So, there'll still be a little bit more time before we see the results of it. But, that's kind of the thing about these things. They do take some time. What are you chewing on? You're giving me a look that looks like you're guilty of something. You'd also be willing to work 12-hour shifts. I mean, the thing is, like, I would have to at least, you know, have an ability to have some access to my dog, or someone would have to take care of him, you know, so it's like, I would have to have a job that at least be somewhat flexible to where, you know, it's at least close to work, or, like, you know, or at least, you know, in an area to where I'm close enough to, like, friends or some shit to where they can, like, you know, just watch over them. Because every now and then, sometimes before I go to work, my roommate will be up and awake because he just came back from work himself. So, you know, sometimes I won't even let him in his kennel before I go to work and shit. I'll just, you know, let him out and about because he'll be fine. But sometimes when I'm on my lunch break, I'll see him in the kennel because then my roommate's asleep. So, or he's gone. So sometimes, you know, he'll be in there, but I'm trying not to let it in there as often if I can help it. Because I know it sucks for him, so. Look at you. God, why do you... It looks like you have, like, no neck sometimes. Like, whenever, like, you're in a certain, like, position, you're looking at me, you literally looks like you got no neck. Why? What were you poking at me for? Man, you've been poking at me this entire time. Like, for 2.5 hours, you've been, like, off and on poking at me. Like, I know you don't have to go outside. Oh, you know, where is your food bowl? I thought I brought your food bowl in here before. Oh, you know what? I might have figured it out. Hold on. It's probably in the kitchen now that I think about it. It was indeed the food. Oh, okay. You licked it and then you walked away. I just filled it up. Like, it was mostly empty and I filled it up for you, bro. What the fuck? Like, you're being hippity-hoppity, went out and picked that up and put food in there especially, and now you're just all like, meh. Boogaloo shrimp dancing like a madman. So what the fuck? Yeah, skipping ahead a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'll do this real quick. It's a 5-minute old video. You must have just uploaded this. That's why it's taking a minute to load a little longer than usual. Oh my god, dude. It looked like it was still like floating there for a second. What the fuck? That's pretty dope. Yeah, I'll give that, like, have it, you know, have the algorithm, you know, fresh, you know, let it be fresh and be like, hey, fresh mem for people to check. Someone already liked it. But at least give a nice little boost for the algorithm. I have to check out one of those. I mean, I've been to, like, different little things where I'm, you know, where it's not, like, or at least have, like, you know, some faint interest towards, but it's just, like, you know, if I, you know, don't really have, like, enough of an interest in where I go on my own, but if, like, you know, where friends have taken me along, because I know my friend Harley's taken me towards, like, at the, like, I don't know why I'm blanking on my top of my head, the International Speedway, I think. One out in Portland, and or it's not the Expo. It's near that. I know that, but I think it's called the International Speedway. Yeah, but he took me to one of those, and normally I wouldn't go to those on my own. But I mean, honestly, it was pretty cool checking it out. I mean, not knowing fuck all about cars or any of that type of shit. It was pretty cool watching, you know, people's personal little, like, pieces of work basically, and their own little, like, you know, hunk of labor and love, you know, like, you know, put to test, so to speak. It is pretty cool, though. I mean, same thing with different, like, little cons. Like, I mean, I could see myself going to a Comic-Con on my own time and shit, but, I mean, not, you know, I mean, probably wouldn't be as incentive, you know, on my own, but, you know, going with a couple friends and shit, I mean, I'd be a lot more incentivized. So, my friend likes to go there. Yeah, so does one of my other friends. You know, I might say that for tomorrow or something. You know what? I'll save that for tomorrow on my little shooting trip. Okay. Alright. Toss the coin, I can make it. Yeah, I made it in sync. That's close enough. Hey. You're like, where'd that go? I saw that. Where'd it go? Been to Comic-Con and WizardCon, well, Wizard/Comic-Con at least once each. I've been to Furlandia twice. You know what? Are they doing it this year? I actually want to, yeah, I'm going to look that up. I haven't even bothered looking since this whole pandemic thing started, because I know the last time I did, they're like, no. Let me see. Oh shit, yeah, they are. Okay. Well, I'm immediately making sure that's that's on the calendar, I guess. Is it wanting me to look for the website and see what the fuck shit's going on here? Yes, no, maybe so. It's frozen. Oh my god. Website no work. Nice. Wow, it dead ass no work. Oh my god, yeah, yeah, okay. It does not. It's whatever image it has is so huge it won't let me scroll past it. It's just stuck on oh my, okay. Is there a way is there another way to try to get there? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, you know what? I'm not viewing it via in Chrome. Maybe that's the difference there. That didn't help at all. That didn't help at all. God damn it. Well, okay. Well, it's going on. I know that much. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to reserve that shit. Yay. This is the year of fuck pandemic and like just. Like my friends were doing that for 2021, but now, like, now that's my time to shine, so, alright. I'm gonna be trying doing that. I've already been enacted in it a little bit, and you need to continue. The momentum must go forth. Whether it's, like, hiking trips, rafting, shooting trips, cons, concerts, I don't give a... It's anything and everything under the sun at this point. Especially, if, you know, with this new contract, and if all that shit goes through, that would also help and incentivize even more people to potentially get through, you know, and hire too. And that should also make it easier for things like these little trips or like little day trips, vacations, and going to cons and shit. That should make it a lot more easier to deal with shit like that. And plus, you know, my preference is like either like noon to 8s or like 2 to 10s / like 3 to 10s and shit, I guess, or like noon to 7s and stuff like that, like 7 to 8 hours give or take. And then with 3 days off, like that's already kind of like what I prefer anyway. So it's just like, honestly, they could hella easily just have one of my like the week of that con just basically have my days off without even having like extra shit, you know, scheduled off necessarily just for that. So wouldn't have to even necessarily request like vacation time off for that, which that'd be nice. Well, I would want the vacation pay though, so maybe I would. Well, you know what? Hold on. Can you use vacation pay on your days off? Like if I have 3, then use vacation pay for those 3 days. I don't see why not. Because if so, dead ass doing it. Not even kidding. I will straight fucking do it. Like how I'll be like, hey, schedule me like 2 days that week so I can use some vacation pay. Or like schedule me 3 days that week so I can use like 2 of those days as vacation pay or something. Like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But hey, I mean, honestly, now it's nice to know that like cons are kind of getting back up and going again. I think it's because like the mandate in Oregon is being uplifted at the end of March. So, I mean, all in all, like now all these concerts and, you know, cons and all that shit are starting to come back up again, which is nice. I mean, honestly, it's like you gotta get shit back rolling again at a certain point, you know. But I kind of overheard that like vax mandates or I guess not mandates, like requirements are also being lifted as well, and I'm like, I kind of hope not. Like I kind of low key, like a part of the whole registering for Atlantis Con, I kind of hope that like we require that you show vaccine card. It's like, okay, that'd be actually legit. You know, like I kind of hope, you know. So I mean, because that at least make it a little bit more comfortable, you know, for me to be like, all right, I don't really need to worry about like a mask or some shit while I'm there. So. Oh. You stretchy thing. Look at that little tail. You're just so cute. You bundle of sweetness. Why are you so cute? Ah! You snuck one up on me, you little bastard. Oh my god, your cheeks are fucking ridiculously soft. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Why are you walking away? Oh, you don't like it? You don't like me rubbing your cheeks? I like me giving you little cheeks, little screeches? Even though they're soft as hell? Well, you're not, you're not like a cat where you don't got, like, scent glands or something there? Because every now and then you will straight up, like, rub your head up against my arm while I'm, like, giving you scritches and loves. So I'm assuming you do. I know cats do. They got, like, little scent glands all up in here and even on top of your head. That's why cats especially love when you get their cheeks in their head. And you're, like, giving little screeches. I'm assuming dogs have at least some variation of that, too. Because they got their own little saints and stuff, and I know Zukov really loves it when I get his head scratched off of it. He's like, he literally just kind of does this little, like, this little goofy ass, like, dorky, like, just blissed out little smile of his eyes closed. So I encourage them to spread their scent. Well, yeah. Because it kind of stimulates their little scent glands and all that. Thus spreading it around. And, like, Bandit gets really into it. Like, sometimes when I have him here, I mean, you'll see it sometimes. Like, when I'm holding him, I get his little head, and he's just all like, I mean, he would just be, you know, straight up. It'll just, like, it'd be like, like, he'll just, like, shove with full force, like a battering ram, like, right up onto my arm. And it's like, God damn, bro. Oh, Zukov. I've seen him do it to Zukov a few times. And then he'll realize, oh shit, yeah, that is a dog. And then bitch slap him. Oh, you're such a good boy, though. And again, with this off and on for the last, like, almost goddamn 3 hours of you poking me with your paw. I remember to bring your food. You ate it. Like, I mean, yo. You're an enigma. Enigma Shredder Zukov. I mean, that's not even a... I'm trying to think of, like, a full name with nickname included. Ernst Enigma, the Shredder Zukov. No, that ain't gonna work either. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep that one in the pot. Because you're Shredder, so that needs to at least, you know, be the nickname. Like a call sign, you know, like he's part of, like, you know, squad. And he's like, alright. Call sign Husky, call sign Shredder. Stand by. What's your ETA? I mean, it's like, that at least needs to be, you know, a nickname for his ass. Because he's a little fucking shred monster. Especially when he gets, like, a new toy. Holy fuck, he goes insane. Speaking of which, I'm definitely going to do that tomorrow. In fact, when I get some more ammo on my way out, I think I might, you know, tomorrow, when I visit Spaltman's, maybe I'll get you a new treat. And a vest, too. You definitely need a new vest. And I actually saw a vest, some doggy vests and shit that actually look fairly affordable, and I'm like, hey. That actually, like, fit all around him and aren't gonna, like, slip off of him. So, that's nice, because his current harness, like, he can slip out of it. It's like, I don't want that. So at least, you know, with a big old vest and, you know, like that. It even has, like, a little handle, too, on it. But with that, at least, I could just hook the leash around that. So, then he won't be going nowhere. I kind of want one that actually has, like, some Velcro on the side of it, too, so I can put, like, things like patches or, like, little side bags on it, too, and shit. Make him like a little utility dog. Carry some shit for me if I need it. If I don't have enough space for my arms. I mean, honestly, though, we wouldn't be too bad at it. He stared at something. What, can you see him over there? No, not really. There's a cup blocking the view. He's just staring at something over there. Oh god. Okay, now he's staring at me, but his eyes are, like, reflective. It's got, like, that light refraction. It's like, oh god. It's like, the way his fur is, like, sometimes, especially under certain lighting, he really does have, like, this demon look on him. His little eyes. It's like, ah. Like, this is a little creepy, bro. Especially, like, if I'm out in the front yard, He's at like the very edge of like the front porch lights, and you can just barely see him, but those like his eyes are like hella reflecting off the porch lights and shit. Oh my god, that shit's fucking creepy. Because especially if he has like something in his mouth, because then his mouth's partially open, so you can kind of see some of his like chompers, and it's like, oh my, he really looks like a hellhound almost. It's like, fuck. Like, I see how, like, some people, you know, thought, like, hellhounds and, like, demon dogs or, like, you know, and, like, devilly things existed. Because when you got, like, things like that where it's probably, like, some dork's dog or some shit like mine, and you're just, like, some peasant, and you just see that, it's like, yeah, I mean, if you see that and you immediately freak out and run away, you know, it's, especially if you maybe have, you know, a little bit too much wine at the, you know, at the tavern, then it's like, I can see how, like, you know, the whole superstitions about hellhounds and werewolves and all that shit came about. Because you do look like a hellhound sometimes. You're a cute little hellhound. But still one nonetheless. So we're gonna blink first. Oh, was that a blink? Oh, you blinked. Yeah, it looked like you were gonna win there for a second there, bro. But no. He blinked. Aww. Well, now you're looking princely. Now you're looking princely, just nice and comfy, just sitting over there. Oh my goodness. Oops. Those fucking eyes. I mean, it's not like refracting, but it's just reflecting like my lights. But still, it's like even that looks a little like Jesus. A little freaky. Demon eyes. Got the eyes of a goblin demon. Look at those old goblin demon eyes. Oh my god. Ugh. Sucking out all the adrenochrome out of all the children. All the morphine. Channeling my Alex Jones for that one. Is that scar gonna heal on you, bro? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad I kept that out of you. Perfect timing to start doing that, bro. Oi. Hey. Hey. Just quit doing that. Okay, now you're looking at me like you're offended I stopped you. Strange Matter Gay Frog Donut. That is a very weird link. Protesters and gay frog donuts meet at Strange Matter Coffee in Lansing. That explains the link. What? Wait, hold on. I gotta get rid of this bullshit, but I have to do this first. Oh my god, I can't. There's an X, but it won't let me fucking X out of it because it's too. Oh my. Hold on. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Maybe I can finally read it here. Okay. What we say this week has been a whirlwind. That's what I'm saying. Wait, what? For more than ever before, it's only place to finish it out like this. What are we going to describe storyline straight out of a hit TV show? Parks and Recreation, Lansing Straight Matter Coffee slap back at folks who wish to cancel him for in the form of gay frog donuts. What? If you've been following the story around the MAGA mixer, it's supposed to take place on, you know, there's some public outcry, blah, blah, blah. Whoa, fat ass ad, get out of here. Okay, for some reason I thought I clicked it, even though I didn't. Okay. It's mentioned in the Strange Matters tweet above. Brew Lansing Company didn't backing out being hosted for for the mixer, and for that two people got the rest of the. So, oh my god, it keeps fucking popping this fucking ad out, dude. Jesus. I'm just okay. So I'm still a little confused though. I think Voodoo Donuts should start selling gay frog donuts. I mean, so this coffee place trying to get. I don't even know. Like, I mean, gay frog donuts. I mean, that sounds base to me. How do you cancel somebody with that? Like, that's base. Let's have some more gay frog donuts. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, it got more confusing, like, I had more questions than answers as I kept reading on. Like, I really wasn't sure, like, who's the bad guy, who's the good guy, like, if there is any good guys. Like, I mean, it's like, it just sounded like, I mean, a way for the, I don't even know, it sounded like, you know, a way for those companies to probably be like, hey, let's stir some controversy so we all can get, you know, a little extra boost of, you know, business or something. I don't know. You take a step out, leave political opinions out, and just consider how we got here. Brewery hosting political organization, coffee shop too bad, people mad. Brewery cancel hosting event, people mad. Everyone just gets mad. So, okay, so basically, like, a brewing company hosting event, coffee shop tweets about it, and that caused outrage on some people. And then the brewing company canceled it, which caused some people to get mad even more. People also now mad at coffee shop. Coffee shop makes gay frog donuts. Presents show up same day. Do what you will. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? This is like cancel. It's like trying to out cancel somebody at this point. It's like, hey, wow, there's like this, you know, kind of MAGA mixer. So I'm assuming like a Trump related political event or something. And the coffee shop's like, yo, this is happening, and people are like, bah! And then the brewery canceled it, and then everyone on that side was like, bah! And then both of those sides go, bah! And now the coffee shop gets caught in the muck, and they're all like, bah! And then they make gay frog donuts, and then people show up and are like, bah! Like, oh my god, man, can we, like, is just cancel culture and this whole, like, outrage culture just gone too far? Like, can we just honestly legit say that unironically without actually memeing? Because I mean, I felt like that was truly the case of, like, the fucking M&Ms, but now, like, honestly, like, I think now we have, like, there's so much to be outraged over that we just don't even know anymore. Like, I don't even know. Like, what the fuck? I mean, it's like, honestly, fundamentally, I'm struggling to find any outrage about any of, like, about, like, the beginning, what started all that. Like, I mean, so Brewing Co., like, was doing, like, some political-based org. Okay, well, whatever. I might not agree with it, but so what? Like, I don't care. But, you know, I don't fucking know. It's like, what the fuck? Masculinity is some serious business. I mean, it is, brother. That's true masculinity right there. Oh my god. What the fuck? It's like, man, this timeline, dude. It's really, like, in some ways unraveling. Like, in some ways. Like, in others, it's just, like, you know, kind of in a more tense, binded moment, you know, of the timeline. But because of that, there's been some legit fibers that have, you know, like, kind of broken off and unraveled a little. It's like, oh god. And that's one of the fibers that's broken off and kind of did its own thing. And then it got like Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's literally like her own fiber in itself, just like bing, just flown off into like fucking who knows where. She's just, I don't even like. She's just kind of lost and gone. Like who knows where she went. When she broke off from the timeline and like core, like and you know, and her like fiber like broke off. Like I mean, it broke off with such sheer velocity that it was almost like instantaneous. Like it was like there, and then suddenly it wasn't. It's just like it was that sheer force of velocity. I mean, so no one even knew what direction it even really took. Like, so it's just gone. Like, I mean, it's like a teleported. So that, I mean, that's how far she's gone, you know. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like, I mean, it's like, can we get it? Stanley Simon's back again. Wait, how did I get on her? Jeez, man, her alien parasitic amoebic worms have infiltrated so much that she just comes up in casual conversation. Oh God. Ugh. What the Now I'm wondering how she even came up. Oh, because of the timeline fibers, that's right, because she's in itself just a fiber entity that broke away. What are you doing? Oh. You look so cute with those little paws just like all flop there at the front of the little bit of the chair there. Goofy little dog. Oh, but, yeah. Is there any other random little fun things going on the tomb wheel? Not really. Doesn't look like. Russian logistics driver's ship post. Okay, alright. This looks a little amusing. It's a meme. We'll go down a meme rabbit hole. POV Russian logistics drivers that drove in the wrong neighborhood. Oh, okay, what's going on here? It's a little wrong. They would immediately stop and then just run away. Like, they want to keep driving. They want to keep driving. As soon as that happened, they would all run away. Yeah, there you go. Run. Wait, did you get back in? Oh my God. Oh, it's Arma. Guess they're rebooting routers. Damn. Just crashes into a house. So wow. I love Arma. The first fucking comment. What the fuck? Man, even when it's not even remotely related, Detroit somehow will get brought up. What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh yes. Detroit's known for its very rural landscape. It's like, I mean, it's like, I mean, at least make it make sense a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, it's the rural countryside of Detroit. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. And that's somehow, like, how many likes? 1.7k likes. Oh my god. Wow. Because, yeah, Detroit's very known for the very rural countryside and, little country town roads. You know what I'm saying? Yep, that's what Detroit's known for, I tell you what, brother. It's a nice little tiny little quiet community, I say. A little bit like the Wild West, but, you know, it's a little quiet town. It's like, what the fuck? Nine Russian military commanders killed KIA in Ukraine. Oh, damn. Well, some of the higher-ups of the war criminal chain seem to be, kind of trimmed off. Sad. It's sad. Those Ukrainian windmills, they've killed those birds. Let me just tell you, they killed those Russian birds. A spreadsheet? Oh my, you're, wow. There's a lot of concerts coming. Okay. Well, I'll make sure to add it to the dates for sure. I'll pretty much just like maybe just send it to my fucking boss and be like, yo, these are the days I want off. These are the concerts I'm going to. Here you go. So, I might just straight up do that. Little goof. Little goof. Little goofball. Look at you. He's so cute. And you seriously need to stop being cute. Oh my goodness. Look, why? Why? I could just go over there and gobble you all up in one little bite. Eat you up and stew you up in a little crock pot. Let you simmer in there for a nice good 12 hours. You ball of absurdity. You ball of absurdity. YouTube disclaimer, that's a joke. I'm not actually gonna eat them. I feel like I should actually preface that if I make that joke. Just for the sake of YouTube, in which they could be like, no, we do not allow the abuse of animals here. It's like, I'm not. Just making a joke because he's so fucking cute and adorable. I can't help it. I can't help that I'm also kind of a culinary aficionado, so I also make culinary jokes. And intertwine the two. It's like, I mean, sorry, YouTube God. I try to start controversy, okay? He's just cute. I'm also just starting to realize her tail looks like a little blimp. When it's just kind of straight, it looks like a blimp. That's like a very blimp shape. This is like missing the fins on one end. It's like it's kind of got like a very thick like front nose section where it's like, and then it just kind of narrows off. Kind of like a little blimp. It's just like, what? Are you getting sleepy? Oh, you can barely hold your head up. Oh. How cute. He can just barely hold that head up. Oh. Oh my goodness. He's trying so bad to try to keep his head up, but he can't. He's not leaning up on it or anything yet. He's trying. Oh, yep, there it goes. Oh. The stages of like collapse, like adorable. Adorable. I really do love his little noises too that he makes. They're just like these little grunts. Little, sounds like a weird, like a little deflation, or even straight up like a little fart sometimes. But he's not doing that, or else I'd be vacating this fucking garage. But he doesn't really have any like control on like his vocality. If he's gonna go, he's gonna do it. Ball's actually not like totally loaded. I wanna get more pumped up on that shit. Yeah. Bada boom. What time is it anyway? It's a little after 1:30. And a good old 3 hours of stemming. Well, I guess 4 overall, because I was doing a little hour pre-game before I left, doing my errands of the day. So, I get this last little bowl smoked out. Get myself a little bit of grub of some sort. Don't know what yet. Would Sevy's... If I called them, would they still actually fucking hook me up with a pizza? Because if so, fam, I might low-key do that. Because honestly, those 7-Eleven pizzas are strangely not that bad. I've had them before, especially when they're like fresh out of those ovens, and they're actually pretty good. I mean, I'm sure they're not good for you, like in comparison to like other pizzas you could probably have, but I mean, for what they are, I mean, you know, it's not too bad. But, well, now I just realized, though, that would require walking and shit, and I don't want to have to, like, deal with him, either. And he's kind of sleepy anyway, so... Well, I guess that wouldn't mean he would be trouble, but... Is that even comfortable for you? Hold on. Just... Can anyone explain that? Is that comfortable to you, dude? You got like a leg sticking out, and it has just flopped over. Like it. What is this? Is that comfortable? What the fuck? I know. Like, what is this? Like, what is his leg just sticking out like that for? Like, what the fuck is this? What is he do? Like, I mean, like, his head flopped over is one thing, but that leg. God, don't give a fuck. Yeah, he's kind of taking the bandit method with it. He's taking the Bandito method. Because Bandit will be flopped. Like, he will straight up be flopped in the most ridiculous of positions. But that, I don't even know. Like, the head being flopped over is one thing. Like, I mean, that's, like, alright. But, like, imagine that, like, you know, like, if you're like leaned over like this, you know, if you like slept like that or some shit, like, you know how I'd be straining this on your neck, I imagine it'd be the same thing like that. So, I mean, I get it, like, it happens, but, like, that leg, though, that leg just conk, conk. Just, like, stuck out like that, like a little sword thumb. It's like, what is that? It's like he almost would be like a little perfect ball if it wasn't for that. He's not moving, so he's out. I mean, he's outy be gouty until I get up and start moving. But he's there. He's comfortable. He likes it. I don't know how. I never would, but he is. Oh my God. It's so absurd. This is ridiculous. Sleepy Z, yeah. As soon as I get my food and go in my room, he's just gonna, I know exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna probably plop on my bed, maybe play around with one of his little toys that he'll have, and then probably just kind of flop around on the end of my bed while I scarf down a little something, something, and then go to bed. And then he'll probably go back and forth between the edge of my door and my bed and all that. I know he's fine with it, but he needs to like be more down with like getting snuggling up next to me and shit. It's like, bruh. It's like sometimes it's cold, and then I need a little like fluffy little heater. Anyway, I'll get some of that grub, get to me. All that good stuff. But I'll probably do a little more stream before I do my little day strip tomorrow too. So I'm thinking, hit up my friend, or have my friend hit me up here at noon. Probably grab some food, see what my other friend's gonna do. If he links up with me, then probably just chill here, stream for like an hour or so, I'm sure, just until he gets here. Then just head out from there. So, I don't know. Sounds like a game plan, but we'll see. So, peace out, and of course, I'll be around for the next one.